Today I'm going to be going through my wish list for Forza Horizon 6. Now, we already know that Forza Horizon 6 is coming next year sometime. Most likely October/November next year. Most likely it's not going to come earlier than that because of GTA 6. I've already talked about the impact that GTA 6 is going to have on potential release points of games in my April 26 video. So if you haven't seen that already, then go and check that one out. But yes, number one, really, when I heard that Forza Horizon 6 was going to Japan, the first thing that came to my mind was I want to race the bullet train. Now, many years ago, proper Top Gear actually did this IRL. Clarkson and a Nissan, was it a Nissan GTR? I can't remember what car he was driving. He raced Hammond and May, who were on the bullet train. I would love to be able to recreate that. You know, it's one of the best Top Gear races that they've ever had. You know, that's what I want to see the most. You know, there has to be one of those races. You know, we've raced trains, we've raced planes in Forza Horizon series games before. Why can't we race the bullet train? Absolutely. Has to be a must. We need to race the bullet train in Forza Horizon 6. Number 2 on my list is an F1 car. So this is really based on the Crew. The Crew Motorfest has Red Bull's F1 cars in them. And it's a bit of an issue because Red Bull's esports account, social media accounts, keep posting clips every now and again with their F1 car falling off a volcano, you know, that in the Crew Motorsport. Now, obviously, Honda is the only Japanese engine manufacturer currently in Formula 1 as well. We'll get to Toyota. Yes, so it would be, obviously, they've got a new team that they're powering. They're not powering Red Bull, obviously, because Red Bull would have probably had a contract with the Crew, but Aston Martin from 2026. So I think it would be quite cool if we got the 2026 Aston Martin Honda car in Forza Horizon 6. Why not? What a great way to introduce that partnership by putting it into an open world game. Especially the fact that then Aston Martin's esports account can be doing what Red Bull's esports account have been doing since the Crew Motorfest come out and keep posting clips every now and again of the game, which of course draws their esports fan base back to the game. With other F1 cars as well, Forza Motorsport had a lot of older F1 cars from the 70s, 80s and a few earlier ones which don't really look like anything modern F1 car. I would like to see some more recent Formula 1 cars from the 2000s. Toyota themselves, technically back in Formula 1, but only as a technical advisor to Haas, so we could see the Haas car also introduced into Formula 1. But saying that, the Toyota liveried cars from the 2000s, love to see that in the game as well. Honda Earth car as well, some of the best liveries as well. Obviously we've got some of the most dominant cars as well, being the McLaren Honda from 1988, which has still technically got the most highest win ratio in Formula 1, winning 15 of the 16 races. So yes, I would like to see that in there, as well as a few other iconic cars, and maybe throw in some wacky ones as well, like the Brabham fan car and the 6-wheel Tyrrell. Why not as well? Number 3 sort of really comes down to the houses and the festivals. So the houses were introduced as part of Forza Horizon 4, and you know, the appeal was there. You get to drive your car around a castle like Edinburgh Castle or Bamburgh Castle, and you get that as your starting point for every time you enter the game. Forza Horizon 5, they were very poor in my opinion. Like you got to basically unlock one villa, which I'm pretty sure you got as a bonus for owning previous game or something like that. I can't quite remember. It's been a few years now. But yeah, it was pretty easy to unlock that villa, and as soon as you've unlocked that villa, that's it. You're not looking at anything else. I also think the festivals need to be better done. So in Forza Horizon 3, they had levels of festival, and I think they need to bring that back, and maybe also improve the aesthetic. I mean, why not have a car festival builder in the game? I mean, why not? I mean, I wouldn't actually mind that. I know this is supposed to be all about cars, but having that open world attraction, being able to build your own car festival, would be absolutely fantastic, and maybe even unlocking stuff as you level through. And again, there needs to be more than 3, I think it was 3 levels. I mean, this is something that was removed after Forza Horizon 3, so in place of the houses. So, you know, maybe 10 levels, and the festival grows over time. And I also think the festival should not be like the centre of the map. It shouldn't be worked into the map. The festival should instead be off to the side in some field somewhere, and then you've brought some land. It's not like it's been there for hundreds of years. It's something that's been plonked down there this year, and obviously then it grows the more you play the game. That's my opinion of what the festival should like in Forza Horizon 6, but let me know what you think in the comments below. And then of course we come to the car list. I haven't got too many cars that I really want to see. Toyota Hilux is probably one of them, and again, if there's an amphibious cars challenge in our Toyota Hilux, then why not? Again, another Top Gear reference there. Yeah, this is where I'm going to open it to you guys, because I'm not going to say what really cars I want to see. Obviously, there are loads of manufacturers. You've got Mazda, probably going to have the RX-5. Toyota, just mentioned the Land Cruiser as well. Nissan, the GTR, they're probably going to get the Skyline as well, because that's everyone's favourite car. Toyota GT86, probably a good starting car as well. Because I think that price real IRL is cheap. Well, it was cheap when it came out anyway, if I remember rightly. So that could be a good starting car. It was the reasonably fast car, I believe, on Top Gear in the later years. And then just reading off some other cars. There's the RX-7, Mazda RX-7, Mitsubishi Evo, which was it the Evo 10, the last one that they made? I can't quite remember. It's been a few years. This is what happens when you don't have Top Gear on the television anymore. Subaru Impreza will probably be going up against that though. Honda NSX as well is something that, and the S2000, if I remember rightly as well. But yeah, there's probably loads of cars, and there's obviously other cars that aren't Japanese that probably see. There's probably going to be Lamborghinis, Koenigseggs, Ferraris, etc, etc, etc. And I think there's only a new world record since the last Forza Horizon game. Correct me if I'm wrong or not on that, but I think since Forza Horizon 5 the world record has been broken again. So yes, I'm looking forward to playing it. The one location that is sort of saying yes and no to for me, obviously Greater Tokyo, I think it's been confirmed already, which is going to be good, or parts of it anyway. Again, we haven't seen the map yet, so I can't really comment on what that's going to be like. But Suzuka has sort of come to my mind. Obviously Forza Horizon 5 is the only one that had a racetrack built into it. Could we see Suzuka in that? To be honest, I'm sort of saying I'd like to see Suzuka in Forza Horizon game. Have an open world, driving down there as well. But at the same time, something says if it's not going to, I don't want them to try and shoehorn it into the map. Focus on making the map the best it can be. And if that means that Suzuka isn't on the game, then I'm fine with that. Just as long as you make the game the best it can possibly be come next year. But let me know what you are hoping for Forza Horizon 6. If you haven't enjoyed this video though, leave a like, subscribe, channel up new. See plenty more Forza Horizon 6 gameplay videos when the game comes out next year. Until the next video then, I'll see you next time. Take care, thanks so much for watching, enjoy your day, and goodbye.